At one point, they were talking he could go number one. But Vernon Hargreaves from Florida has caught my eye. He's a bigger, more physical cornerback. Caught my eye, definitely. Eli Apple, I'd like to see him. Yep. Right now, we need physical. They need physical cornerbacks. The Jonathan Banks experiment didn't work out. Alteron Werner, I don't think ever got his legs in Tampa. They were both beat out by Sterling Moore and an undrafted rookie by Tajabir Jibai Sharif Abdul-Rahim Abdul-Jabbar, something like that.
Bless you.
Played great. He played great at the corner. But this is the NFC South. Where on any given week, you're going up against Kelvin Benjamin. You're going up against Roddy White and Julio Jones. Marcus Colston. What'd you say?
Roddy White left.
Where'd he go to? I've been out of the loop.
I forgot where he went. He went somewhere else because he was a free agent and somebody gave him.
My point is, you're going up against big receivers.
Great. Yep. Oh, he went to the Saints.
So technically, I guess.
Did he?
You're going up against big receivers. I want to see. Yeah, he did go to the Saints. No, he's a free agent. He never signed with the Saints.
Oh, he didn't sign nowhere yet.
He never did. I knew something was up.
Wow.
My point is, though, you're going up against big, physical receivers day in and day out. So maybe it's time that we start. Maybe it's time we start getting bigger in the secondary. Mm-hmm. I just don't think that. I get a little leery until we have a new head coach. I would strongly encourage Tampa to stay away from offense. I think our offense is good in the early rounds. Focus on getting big physical corners. Like Jacksonville, Tampa had if it was third and less than 15, I was nervous. Because that Tampa 2 was obsolete. I complained about it last year. And our secondary was not strong enough to play it. So secondary. But if I had to say it, I think Vernon Hargreaves, the Tampa native, is going to be staying in Tampa.
It's a good pick.
5'10", 210 pounds.
Not that I'm biased or anything.
What?
I said not that I'm biased or anything, but that's good.
He's 5'10", 210 pounds.
Well, he can tackle. He's a very good tackler, and he's got good ball skill.
He runs a 4.5 40. Now, what he's given up in height, because you think about it, the receivers across the NFC South are 6'2", 6'3". He makes up for it with a 40-inch vertical leap. So he reminds me a lot, honestly, when I watch him play. He reminds me a lot of more of a Joe Hayden style quarterback.
That fits.
What?
I said that fits.
Yeah, another Florida product. Joe Hayden he's not going to outrun you, but he doesn't seem to hesitate jamming you at the line. He's a big, nasty, physical corner.
He has good
but in a perfect world, I would love to see the stars line up. Hell, I would even support Tampa trading into the top 5 and getting Jalen Ramsey.
The bad thing about Jalen Ramsey is if you watch him and they project him as a corner, when he turns his back and he has to run when on somebody, he doesn't have that makeup to where he can turn around and make a play on the ball. He was always better.
He's got a lot of bad habits and pass coverage, but it goes back to that talent.
Yeah, he's a freak. He's a freak. And if he's there when Jacksonville picks, I'll be okay with it. You wouldn't hear me yell one.
Ramsey is not his intangibles, his size.
Yeah,
he's 6'2". He's 215, 220 pounds.
He's a big kid.
He's almost like a linebacker playing defensive back. And I like that about him, but I would be stunned if I honestly think Jacksonville's going with Miles Jack.
I do too. Even all the concerns on his knee and everything else.
I think Jacksonville's going with Miles Jack. I mean, it seems like the perfect fit. It describes what you need. I mean, I would love to see Tampa trade in the top 5 or 6 to get get Jalen Ramsey, but I don't see it happening. I'm pretty sure, and they've talked about it since early February, Vernon Hargraves is the guy in Tampa. Unless he is off the board, which I don't see. I don't see.
No.
The only two teams that desperately need defensive backfield help is Baltimore and Tampa in the top 10.
But if Tunsil's there if Tunsil somehow makes it down, Baltimore will probably snatch up Tunsil.
Yeah, I could see that. I mean, they're coming off. It seemed like everybody in their offensive backfield was injured last year.
Everyone was injured on that team.
Yeah.
Everybody was injured, so it wouldn't surprise me. I could see them going with Tunsil.
Gotcha. As far as what I expect my team to do,
Your team's gonna pick whoever's there.
Yeah, well.
You know what? Oh, by the way, hold on, Cortez. Let me talk to you in a while.
A quarterback.
Mark Sanchez. I'm sorry.
All right.
You guys are getting what you deserve for screwing over Brock Osweiler last year.
Hey, man. Like I said, as far as what I'm gonna go back to what my team.
They don't care right now. They won the Super Bowl. They don't
Yeah,
really care.
well,
The football gods are smiling upon you because you screwed over Brock Osweiler. Congratulations, you get a year of Mark Sanchez. And maybe you can wash that down with some Colin Kaepernick. Colin Kaepernick, the guy who lost his job to Blaine Gabbert last year.
You have Squidward.
not only
Could
that,
be starting quarterback.
yeah, not only that, we don't have the greatest offensive line in the world either.
God played so bad last year.
We didn't sign Matt because he was too old. We didn't sign him back. We released Clady because.
Y'all are taking probably an offensive lineman. I'm just going to go out on a limb.
Yeah, so that's.
I'm going to go ahead and say this. If Kubiak and the Denver Broncos are smart, with the recent transactions and changes going on in football, I would say, Colin, thanks, but no thanks. Here's Philly, here's a 5th rounder, a 4th rounder. Give me Sam Bradford.
They've already been in talks.
I would go after Sam Bradford.
They've been in preliminary talks, but they said Philadelphia's asking price
A bit too high.
is a little bit too high, and Sam wanted them to include a year supply of pacifiers. And
I don't blame Bradford. Bradford, he's getting the Jameis Winston, or the Josh Freeman, or the Jason Campbell treatment. The guy has not been able to settle in an offense. Part of it's been his fault. He's been injured, yes. But I want to say to the Rams, who originally drafted him, dude, you drafted him a year after he had shoulder surgery and missed half the season with a shoulder injury. Philly, you signed him right after he blew his knee out. Don't act like you're surprised. But I would like to see, if anybody fits in Denver, the free agent quarterbacks right now, it's Bradford. Because Gary Kubiak's system is allowed, and he's patient enough. He won games with Brock Osweiler. If you ask me, Bradford's a better quarterback than Brock Osweiler. Given the situation needed, I'd go after Sam Bradford. He's 27 years old. He really, in his passing game, he doesn't have too many bad habits. He's just injury prone.
Yeah, and that's the thing. I don't know. We got to get some help from on the line. We do go for after him. That's the one concern about that is that,
Mark Sanchez is a solid backup.
Yeah, he's a solid backup. I don't believe me. When I was not thrilled when I heard that we picked up this guy.
I will say this. Bill Walton said this about Steve DeBerg, and it sums up Mark Sanchez. Mark Sanchez is just good enough to get you beat.
But the thing is, you bring in Mark Sanchez into there, and it's almost like when he was in those Jets teams that made good playoff runs. You have a defense.
Yeah, you do have a defense. So
just don't do nothing stupid to mess up the game.
But honestly, he kind of fits the Trent Dilfer role in Tampa and Baltimore.
Yeah, he's got a defense.
But honestly, if I'm Kubiak and John Elway, I'm trying to negotiate something with the Eagles.
Oh yeah,
I'm to negotiate something. Bradford said he's not happy. He wants out. Or not even that. Go after Nick Foles. The Rams are going to draft a quarterback too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I won't. I don't think John Elway is done trying to establish this, because there's been rumors that even the Broncos are looking at drafting Connor Cook, and if which I don't think old boy's going to fall. Passing Lynch has been on the Broncos' radar, but that kid ain't falling. He's going to be taken.
Not just that, there's a rumor floating around, and honestly, it makes me nervous because, as anybody who's ever seen knows, a good backup is something you need. Yeah. There's serious rumors out there that Mike Glennon may not be a Tampa Bay Buccaneer after tomorrow night.
Names like Case Keenum and stuff like that are out there as well. So you gotta. There'll be people out there that'll be traded. I expect a couple of players to actually get traded, not tomorrow night, but throughout the weekend. You'll see guys start going places.
Yeah,
I just don't see. Elway's a competitor. He wants to win. I don't really see Elway going into the season with Mark Sanchez or with Colin Kaepernick.
I don't see Mark Sanchez being starting quarterback either, and I'd be really stunned if he's going to be starting
quarterback either, because Kaepernick does not fit. Kaepernick was a one-trick pony. Kaepernick was the product of the read option, which has gone the way of the dinosaur.
Yeah.
I don't see Kaepernick. And again, he lost his job to Blaine Gabbert.
Well, that's the thing. Peyton was able, even at his age and the walking course that he was, his football IQ is off the charts, so he was able to work with that offensive line that we had that was depleted and beat up and not good. So I'm imagining with some of these quarterbacks that IQ are not, well, I guess, trending below the meter. You wonder how they can operate with the offensive line that we have. So Denver's got to get some offensive line in there. And hey, listen, you throw the bank at Von Miller. We lost Malik Jackson. He was a talented defensive lineman. Brock Osweiler seemed like he was destined to leave anyway because he felt some type of way that, they put Peyton back in there. Even though we had to put Peyton back in there because at the end of the season where thing was not going well against the Chargers, so we had to change up something and try to come back because it was either we play a wild card or we get home field throughout the whole playoffs. So, I mean, you want to get the job. You got the job done for long, but it was just that pressure was piling up, and Peyton was that story that got us over the hump. So, I imagine they said he didn't call, he didn't answer John Way's text message calls, and it was already predetermined he was going to go to Houston. So, you have fun with that. So, best of luck to y'all. I think he's a solid quarterback. I would like to keep him, but you give me Mark Sanchez, and it's kind of like, well, the football guys laughing at me. Well, we gave you a Super Bowl, but you give Mark Sanchez.
You gave us a Super Bowl, now we give you a butt fumble.
We give you Mark Sanchez as your quarterback. Everybody just totally forgot that the Broncos won a Super Bowl. They just know that Mark Sanchez is our possible starting quarterback right now. But yeah, a lot of work to be done as far as the offensive line. They want to get some more talent on the defensive end for the line. I wouldn't mind that. But definitely, the offensive line and a quarterback is a must. Obviously, I don't have to tell you two about a quarterback is a must, but y'all know it's a must for the Broncos.
We're fine at quarterback.
Oh yeah, both of y'all are great. Y'all in great standing. Yeah. Y'all want Mark Sanchez? Anybody?
No.
Y'all good?
No, we'll give you Chad Henne.
I'd rather have gum surgery.
Oh my gosh! All right.
I'd rather have my other one cut.
All right,
cut on than have to watch Mark Sanchez for a year.
So some quick hits, and before we go on and talk about the whole Sam Bradford wanting to be trade stuff, a little bit more draft stuff.
We already talked about it.
I'd rather take a leap next to Caitlyn Jenner than have Mark Sanchez as a quarterback. There, I said it.
Are y'all done?
John's going to Target.
North Carolina's looking down on you, by the way. No, let's keep going. Larry Thompson, where y'all think he's gonna go?
I'd rather have a Donald Trump sign put in my front yard.
To the Republican fans.
We're not doing. Kevin and I are not going to do our running. Every time you go to talk, we'd say something we'd rather. We're not going to do that this time.
Oh gosh. All right, let's just move forward because we're already at 45 minutes. Sam Bradford, as y'all know, y'all already stated in the podcast.
I'd rather wear a Philadelphia 76ers. All right.
Kevin,